But I don't want to be good. I don't want to be, the best YouTuber to ever YouTube. I want to be me. Nobody's probably going to watch this, and yet somebody might, actually. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm technically growing on YouTube despite doing everything wrong. I think the internet and its hyper-specificity is missing a niche of, a multifaceted nature. Like, just, we need to be different. We need to not be monoliths. We need to try different things and feel like there's a safe space for that. We're told post consistently and consistent content. We're told, that everything needs a hook and that everything needs to be so specific. And YouTube has become a very particular kind of structure. And yet, I am still finding growth. Is it fast and exponential? No. But it's something. We're weird here on the internet, and those of us who are chronically online and have been around for the past 2 decades or so watching YouTube content, we've seen a massive evolution of the kind of YouTuber that we have. So it started with, so personally, the first YouTuber I ever heard of that explained monetization was Charlie Is So Cool Like. And if you don't know who that is, I don't even think they're still on, I don't even think the channel is still up anymore. But they were a very funny YouTuber, and it was a very different time. So why am I still gaining subscribers? Why am I still seeing any amount of growth? And I'm very much having a 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of growth. I will post something that is a very specific kind of content. It will reach, a very small section. I'm not saying, I'm not even close to gone viral. But it will reach a very small section of people who are interested in that content. And then I'll see a little bit of a jump. And then I always see about 2 subscribers lost after I post a new video. And I'm pretty sure what's happening is somebody has this expectation of I post this kind of content. They saw it, they subscribed, whatever. And then I post something else. And it's so juxtaposed and opposite to what I had previously posted. And that's supposed to be bad for the algorithm. And it is. It's bad for the algorithm. But I don't think it's bad for YouTube. And I'm going to explain why. So what made YouTube so special in the first place? YouTube was a place where all of us strange weirdos on the internet came together to talk about our hopes, our dreams, our expectations, to post funny videos that we thought only we would enjoy. And that has changed. It's become an incredibly, hyper-specific type of channel, hyper-specific type of media, where people very much focus on an individual concept. You are a booktuber, you are a PokeTuber, you are a, really, if there's a genre you can think of, it exists on YouTube. And I suck at picking a lane. I think a lot of people suck at picking a lane, to be completely honest, in the real world, at least. And we're being forced to be so limited to this hyper-specific expectation of who we are and what we want and what we consider good. But I don't want to be good. I don't want to be, the best YouTuber to ever YouTube. I want to be me. And I want to post content that, first off, I want to watch, because if I don't want to watch it, why am I even making it? And second, I'd like to have a space where like-minded people can come together. Something that's not hyper-politicized, something that's not this massive expectation of, what's the word I need here? this massive expectation of unification. Maybe that's the right way to put it. You know, we're not monoliths. People aren't monoliths. But we become monoliths. There's a term in, like the book world, I guess it would be a trope, but they call it Flanderization, which I don't even watch The Simpsons, but there's this guy, Flanders, I guess, and he, throughout the show, became more and more stupid. So we just call Flanderization when somebody becomes a hyper-specific niche of a thing. You know, they were once a multifaceted person, and then they become this specific entity. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Personally, they're really, oh, hello, little flower. There's a little flower. But personally, I think the hyper-specificness of the internet has its faults, you know? To be said, though, that, you know, there is something useful about being consistent, about having consistency, right? You are specifically interested in one thing, so you go to this channel for that one thing. You consider them an expert on this idea. But if I wanted to use my expertise, yeah, it'd be philosophy. I'd be posting philosophy videos, which, you know, maybe someday I can figure out a way to do that so that people will actually be interested. You know, a nice approachable philosophy, but let me get my degree first, right? But for now, I just want to post funny videos. I want to be able to talk about Pokemon and House of the Dragon, and be, you know, so when we talk about women in industries, especially in male-dominated industries, there's usually this hypersexualization of who they are and what they do. Like women in gaming spaces, they're just not given respect, typically. But like, at least myself, I'm more than just a woman who enjoys gaming. I'm more than just a woman in a philosophy degree. Hell, for the longest time, I was a woman in the roofing industry. Like, I feel like I'm always being put into a box and being told to pick something. But that's just not who I am, and that's not who I want to represent. I'm also an artist, you know? That hasn't even popped up because, so next semester, I'm going hard on sculptures. Like, anybody who's subscribed to this channel and doesn't know it, I do ceramics and I do sculptures, so that's what's coming. Like, it's gonna be completely different. And I want to have a community that's excited about that. I want to have a community that they don't come here because they're looking for something specific. They come here because they're looking for something different. And they're just like, what the fuck is this girl even doing now? And that works for me. And that's the kind of growth I want. And I want to have like a loving, positive community where we can come together and just talk about different things. I love comments. I love YouTube comments so much. Even the mean ones, you know, even the ones that aren't super nice. I truly enjoy interacting with people, and I feel very weird because like I want to comment on every comment, but then I also know that I look psychotic when you just see like response to everything. You know, I want to show that like you don't have to go the 9 and do the, like, from an aesthetic perspective. You know, I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm not trying to present myself as this like otherworldly beautiful figure, but I do know I have potential, but I'm not going to really try. Like, that's just not who I am. You know, every once in a while I might feel the need to dress up and look pretty. But that doesn't mean I dislike beauty and fashion content. I find it fabulous. I find it interesting. I enjoy watching those kinds of videos, and to some extent, I might post those kinds of videos. I guess my point is, I think the internet and its hyper-specificity is missing a niche of, you know,
a multifaceted nature. Like, just, we need to be different. We need to not be monoliths. We need to try different things and feel like there's a safe space for that. So that's who I am. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. And that's why I think I'm still getting at least small amounts of growth over time. So even though I may post a House of the Dragon content one day and then a video of me curling my hair in the next, you know, I think there's still going to be somebody out there who recognizes that, you know, it's not about being a monolith. It's not about looking for one thing. It's about interacting with people and, you know, building a community, because that's what I actually want to do here. That's what I like about YouTube. So yeah. So who knows what's in the future for me? I mean, I do know there's some ceramics content coming, so if you want to see some sculptures. I like break shit and make things out of broken pieces. That's kind of my niche, and I have an idea for this like feminine sculpture. Like, what it's gonna be really cool. I'm super excited. So anyway, I know there wasn't like a super clear point to this video, and there should have been.
Doing everything wrong.
But it's partially an update on me and partially a hook title, so I hope you have a good day. Stay beautiful, stay wonderful, and don't let the haters get you down, because honestly, they don't matter. But I don't want to be good. I don't want to be, you know, the best YouTuber to ever YouTube. I want to be me.